Welcome back to the channel, Brawlers and Baku crew members. It's time for cards, and even more cards, because it's time for my part in the Pros Save Pro Bakugan TCG movement. That's right, a handful of your favorite Bakugan YouTubers have all banded together to raise awareness for how much we want the pro game back. That's right, we want the TCG, we want the Bakugan trading card game we were promised, and we're not going to stop until it comes back. So make sure you use the hashtag WeWantCards whenever you can possible, so that Spinmaster and Bakugan all see how much we want this game to flourish. What I'm going to be doing today is cracking up some older packs. I have Resurgence and Battle Brawlers sets. I know they're older, but for now I've been kind of the retro guy anyway. I've been opening a lot of Geogun Rising products and Armored Alliance products recently, so I was like, why not? I got some collector's packs. They've all been decor in the studio for the past 2 weeks. Now it's time to finally get things started. So I'm very happy to be putting this video together. A shout out to all the Bakugan YouTubers who included me and allowed me to be a part of this. I am very thankful. And yeah, so if you missed the beginning of the movement, that was Kimbo. I will have a link to his video down below. He did start things off yesterday, which was Sunday. Make sure to go watch the beginning of it. Check him out. He's awesome. He was one of the people I started watching to begin with, and really what got me into doing this. So that is really huge. A huge shout out to him. His link will be again in the description down below. Next up on tomorrow, so tomorrow is Tuesday, it is going to be FuZzionZ live stream along with a video from Maleficore. I will have those links down below, at least to their channels. FuZzionZ definitely, so make sure you ring that notification bell so you get his video. And you know what, after that I am going to go ahead, I'm going to link every Bakugan YouTuber down in my description, because I want everyone to like just, you know, raise awareness, everyone to get connected, you know, kind of build the community within this TCG movement. At least that is my plan. So yeah, without further ado, I'm going to go ahead and start getting things cracking, because I want to see what I got. Hopefully this will help with deck building. I might pull something really rare, I might not, but hey, it's all about the TCG cards, good, bad, in the middle, everything TCG related. So let me just kind of slide the chips, right? Like all bets in. I don't want to start out with Resurgence. I think I'm going to do them in order. So it's going to be Battle Brawlers and then Resurgence. Just because I don't want to spoil anything. Like if I pull an Evo card from a set and then I have the other one. But for those of you who don't know, these are from the Bakugan Collector's Packs. They were released. They are on Amazon right now. If I can link the product, I will. But I'm not sure if I can do that yet. I did unbox them off camera, so for those of you interested, here is the Jumbo Dragonoid Ultra foil character card included in the Dragonoid version. I got 2 of those. And then here is the Gortheon Ultra Jumbo character card that I got in the Resurgence version. So this was Resurgence, the Dragonoid was Battle Brawlers. So really cool. I still don't know what I'm going to do with these yet. I do have the Hydrus and the Nilius as well. I thought about using them as decor, but as you can see, I do have the green screen hung up. That will be used in the Vivalahunt special, which will probably come out sometime after the TCG movement. But make sure you ring that bell for my notifications, because I wouldn't want anyone to miss that when I start adding effects and all that good stuff. Now, again, some Bakucore did come with the collector's boxes, so I do want to flip through those really quick so everyone sees what they got. I'm not going to read every single one of them out. I mean, you can all see, surely. That's why you're watching this video. Otherwise, you wouldn't be. But this is all about the cards, so I don't want to spend a lot of time on Bakucore, Bakugan, or really anything else. I know that was a long intro, but we're here for cards today, and here's another one. All right. So that was all the Bakucore included. I think you get 2 per collector pack, so not really bad. They are the older versions, obviously. But here we go, starting out with a pack of Battle Brawlers. Now I am kind of at a weird angle here, so I do apologize ahead of time if things aren't seen perfectly. I know I have to get my studio set up a little differently, and I am working on it. Just bear with me as I get things fixed up. So here we go. See at what angle the camera is going to be able to pick it up. Here we go. Starting things off with a Water Slash, 1 energy for +2 damage. That, not bad at all. Next up is a Wave Slash, 3 energy for +300 B power, and then Flow. If you've played another card this turn, it's +1000 B power instead. This is a very powerful card that dominated Aqua's decks in the beginning of the game. And you know what, honestly, it's probably still really, really strong. After that is Stone Skin, 3 energy for +200 B power, and then Sacrifice, you may discard a card for 800 B power instead. So again, really cool. That is the Sacrifice mechanic. Kind of working well with my Tertonium Ultra, right? After that is Thunder Sword, 2 energy for +2 Frost Strike. And then we have Whiteout, so that is a very good card for my Mono Chaos deck. It is 0 energy for +3 damage to a Chaos Bakugan, which, I mean, that is great in a all Chaos deck, right? After that, it is Cycling Warmth, 2 energy for +2 damage, and then you return this to the bottom of the deck. So really interesting, a card that you can keep looping over and over and over again. And then there's an Evo. What's it gonna be? It is going to be Hyper Neleus in Arliss, 3 energy for a B power of 808 damage. And if you discard this card, you may play it for free. So it does have some synergy with that Sacrifice mechanic in Darkus. Really cool. I like that Evo card. And then there is another Evo card for Arliss, a Hyper Dragonoid. So 1 energy for a B power of 608 damage. That's a crazy Evo, but it is Arliss, and I don't even think I have a BattlePlanet Arliss Dragonoid. So yeah. And then the rare card is a holy snap. The first pack of the video, and I pull a Dan Kuzo. What are the chances? That is amazing. So, for those of you who don't know what this does, it is a hero card for 4 energy. When you open a Bakugan, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If it's not a flip card, you may play it for free. That's right. If it's not a flip card, you may play it for free. This is one of the strongest hero cards to date, at least in my opinion. It is still used widely in the TCG game, or what is the TCG game. So yeah, really epic to pull this. This is a good card right here. That was a score. I'll set that aside. And then after that, it is a foil Darkus Strike. 3 energy, 4 +6 damage. And then if it's Darkus Bakugan, or if you play it on a Darkus Bakugan, you get to choose a player to discard a card. So a really good foil Darkus card at that. So that is really nice as well. Man, really good pulls off that first pack, honestly. Really, really great pulls. So we're going to keep things going with another Battle Brawlers pack. That was epic. I can't believe I pulled a Dan Kuzo on the first pack. Like, that wasn't even scripted. That was straight luck. Amazing. So in this next pack, I do have a Halt Darkus, 0 energy to block a Darkus Bakugan, obviously. After that, it is a Halt Aquas, so 0 energy to block Aquas. Okay, so this is apparently a lot of flip cards. Then we have a Cease Ventus, 0 energy to block a Ventus Bakugan. Another Punish, which is really nice. I was talking about this in my Darkus deck profile. I wanted another one of these. So for 2 energy, you get to choose a player to discard a card. Again, kind of going with that discard theme, so that's really nice. Shadow Hue, 2 energy for +100 B power and +3 damage. Not a bad card, but because of power creep, there are so many better options now. And after that, another flip, so this is definitely a flip pack. Counter Pyrus, 0 energy to block a Pyrus Bakugan. And then there we go, so that's what I like to see. I now have 3 copies of Hot Potato, which is a very good card. 2 energy to remove an enemy Bakugan's Bakucore and negate its effect. You return the Bakucore onto the field face down. So again, very nice, especially in this year with Nanogon and stuff. Counters, really, really important and really strong. After that, it is Wing Cutter. So 6 energy for plus 600 B power, and then Domination. If your Bakugan hold the most Bakugors, return this to your hand. So again, a card that you can loop to play over and over again, or play it one turn and then the next turn use it as energy for another play. Very good utility, if you will. Oh, even better. So this is awesome. Second copy of Fierce Termination here. It is going to be for, well, if I can zoom in, my camera is, there we go. Fierce Termination, 4 energy to block non-Pyrus, and then Fury. If you have no cards in your hand, it is free. So a very good block card or counter flip card. Really nice. I do have 2 copies now, so consistency is always a plus. And then after that, it is a foil, hex foil, nice, Cycling Light. So 1 energy for plus 200 B power, and then you put this on the bottom of your deck. So again, another card that kind of cycles itself. It doesn't go into the discard pile, so you can keep using it, and it keeps your life total up in a way, I suppose. But very cool, nice foil. So I'll set that there, and then I guess the rares will set here. Next up, it's a Nihilus pack for Battle Brawlers. So still got plenty of packs to go through. This is going to be a longer video, but hey, Spinmaster, Bakugan, hashtag we want cards, right? That's the whole reason we're doing this. We want more packs, more cards, more sets. We want the TCG game, and we want it now. So starting off this pack, it is a Counter Outsiders, 3 energy to block non-Aquas, and Ice Barrier, 2 energy for plus 400 B power, Ice Elation, 3 energy for plus 8 damage if you only have 1 open Bakugan, Fragile to Light, 2 energy to minus 5 damage on a non-Chaos Bakugan, so really good if you're going against non-Chaos teams. Heroic Strength, 5 energy for plus 9 damage, Light Break, 2 energy for plus 300 B power, but if it's a Chaos Bakugan you play this on, plus 600 instead. So that is really good value. 2 energy for 600, very powerful card, very strong. And after that, it even is a Diamond Gortheon Ultra Evo card, so that's really cool. I didn't even know you could pull Diamond Evos. So 6 energy for a B power of 1300 and 6 damage. That's really cool. After that, it is another Evo card, so this one is Hyper Hydrus for the darkest version. 3 energy for a B power of 400 and 9 damage. And then on a Green Fist, you do get plus 600 B power. That is really cool. And then Strata, so very interesting. It is another hero. 2 energy, and then all players draw an additional card each turn. That is an interesting effect, so that kind of puts the opponent and yourself on a time clock. You know, your lives are both dwindling down faster because you're drawing 2 cards each turn instead of the 1. So I could see this being a very powerful card. Let me know in the comments down below what you all think. So not as good as the Dan, but still pretty awesome. And then after that is another hero, and it's a Hex Foil, so really cool. It is Kieran. So that is 2 energy. When you play a flip card, you may draw a card. So that is an interesting effect as well, but I am happy to see another hero. Heroes are some card type that I don't have a lot of, but they're really strong usually, and I definitely want more of them. So this is an epic pull. Even being a Hex Rare is awesome. I love the foiling for Bakugan. That is another thing, like, bring the cards back, because Spinmaster, you had an epic design with your cards, like the Hex Foil. What a great idea. It's different. You know, it's just different from other card games. That's all. It's just different, it's unique, and it's new. I really like that about it. So put that there. Again, a really solid pack. Like, I'm not having any problems with the pulls I'm having so far. Next pack is another Hydrus. And I'm still in Battle Brawlers. Like, keep that in mind. That is so crazy. Alright, here we go. Starting things off with an Oaken Shield. 4 energy for minus 300 B power, and then Turbo. If you have the most energy cards in play, it's actually minus 900 instead. So a very powerful defensive card there to take away from your opponent. After that is Stoic Shot, so 2 energy to draw a card, and then Domination. If your Bakugan hold the most Bakugors, you do get to draw 2 cards instead. Be careful with this, you don't want to draw too much or you lose your life. Ice Barrier, again, so 2 energy for plus 400 B power. Shadow Hue, once again, so 200 for plus 100 B power, or 2 energy for plus 100 B power and 3 damage. Misspoke there, sorry about that. Paralyzing Potion, 4 energy for minus 7 damage. Ice Elation, so 3 energy again for plus 8 damage if you only have one open Bakugan. Drago's Fury, 2 energy for plus 4 damage, and then Fury. If you have no cards in hand, double strike. So that plus 4 would kind of become plus 8. After that, it is another Evo for Hyper Fengzor, so really cool, Darkest Fengzor. 4 energy for a B power of 900, 5 damage, and then it has built-in Shadow Strike, so you're not reducing that B power or damage. That's really good. Oh, it's foily. And we have a Toshi hero, so I am pulling a lot of heroes. 9 energy for an Aqua's hero. When you play this, search your deck for an action card and reveal it, then put it into your hand, shuffle your deck. Copy the first action card you play each turn. Whoa! That is insane. Now, 9 energy is crazy, but a Dankuso, you play this for free. That's really strong. I would like to see if anyone has a deck list for this. Like, definitely let me know on the Discord server. That is really good. Wow. I really like that. And then after that, it is a Might of Night. So 2 energy for plus Shadow Strike and then Sacrifice. You may discard a card for plus 5 instead. So if you discard a card, you get plus 5, and then it's not going to be reduced with that Shadow Strike on top of your B power and what you already have for damage. So really good. 2 very awesome cards from that one. Like, I am just pulling some epic heroes. Next up is a Dragonoid pack. Don't want to bend the cards. There we go. Okay. Really don't want to bend the cards, especially if they're all going to be this awesome. Starting off this pack, it is a... Oh, nice. For ramp. So, photosynthesis. Jeez. You act like I don't know how to speak. But 2 energy to energize this uncharged. Not bad. Following that, it is a turn to energy. So, 2 energy to energize this uncharged. So, 2 ramp cards for Ventus right at the top of the pack. That is pretty cool. Light's Courage, 2 energy for plus 400 B power, and then Domination. If your Bakugan hold the most Baku cores, plus 800 B power instead. Ice Sickle, 3 energy for plus 6 damage. Ventus Moonbeam, 3 energy for minus 4 damage, and then Turbo. If you have the most energy cards in play, it is actually minus 8 instead. Powerful, but power creep is a thing. Pyrus Strike, 2 energy for plus 3 damage. If it's Pyrus, plus 6 instead. Very good for Pyrus damage win strategies there. Another Fengzor Evo. This is Titan Fengzor for the Pyrus variant. 5 energy for a B power of 800. 3 damage, and then on a Green Fist, plus 2 damage and double strike. So really good. And here is a Diamond Evo again. So Diamond Hydrus, 5 energy for a B power of 1000 with 10 damage. Not bad. And oh, it is another hero. Wow, okay. So Duran Dane, 11 energy, which is ridiculous. When you play this, it makes a Pyrus attack for 5. Okay, that's pretty cool. And then double strike to your Bakugan. So it gives all of your Bakugan double strike. No wonder this card is so, expensive to play. That is insane. So really strong hero again. Awesome. After that, it is Prismatic Shield. So 1 energy for plus 200 B power. And it is Hex Foil, so that is really neat. Might run that in my Mono Darkest deck just cause. It's not really that bad either. Last pack for Battle Brawlers is a Nilius pack. If I can open it, my thumb keeps sliding down the packaging. Alright, there we go. Kind of. See if I can't pull them out. Ah, no, okay. There we go. I do not want to bend the cards. This pack starts with a Block Outsiders, 3 energy to block non-Pyrus. A Deafening Roar, 3 energy for minus 600 B power. Block Pyrus, 0 energy to stop a Pyrus Bakugan. Impact Laser, 3 energy for plus 7 damage. Ooh, another Cycling Madness, not bad. 3 energy, you draw a card and your opponent discards a card, and then this returns to the bottom of the deck. Really good cycling there. Dark Boost, 2 energy for +5 damage, not awful. Engulfing Embers, 5 energy for +400 B power and +6 damage. Another Drago's Fury, 2 energy +4 damage, and then Fury if you have no cards in your hand. It is double strike. And then the Sky's Hymn, 1 energy. Look at the top 3 cards of your deck, put them on top of your deck in any order. Domination, if your Bakugan hold the most Bakukores, draw a card. So that is a really good combo for Dan. Honestly, really a good combo because you can kind of stack the top of your deck, reveal a card when you open a Bakugan, and you can play it for free. So very powerful, very strong card indeed. And then after that, it is a Solitude. So 3 energy for +1000 B power if you only have 1 open Bakugan. So, that's not a bad card. And again, the Hex foiling is so epic. Alright, now it's time for the last part. Resurgence. So I do have 6 packs of Resurgence to open. So for Battle Brawlers, that wasn't bad. I actually did get a Dan Kuzo, which is probably one of the best cards to get from the set, other than Pact of Darkest, I believe. So that was definitely worth it. But moving on into Resurgence, let's see what is in this set. Because I actually don't know the set list, like what to expect, so I'm opening these completely blind and ignorant to what's in them. So I don't really know what I'll get, other than a few cards, like Dan that are used often. And I actually can't open this pack because it's like really hard. There we go. Oh, and it looks like this is an international release. So Confuse, 1 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Flaming Fist or a Magic Shield. Has all the different languages there. That's really cool. So this is an international pack. Awesome. Then a Magma Shield, 3 energy for +3 damage. If that Bakugan is holding a regular shield, plus double strike. And then Pyrus Heat Shield, 3 energy for +400 B power. And then Fury, if you have no cards in your hand, +8 damage. Quick Fire, a very strong card. 0 energy to make a Pyrus Bakugan attack for 1, and then you may reroll your Bakugan. So very nice, you get a free attack in with a Pyrus and a reroll. Very powerful card. After that, it is Spirit Guide, 3 energy for +400 B power, and you may reroll your Bakugan. Again, pretty strong reroll effect. Holy Flame, nice, this is what I like to see. I only have 1 of these, so it's good to have 2. +300 B power, and if that Bakugan is holding a Green Fist, +600 B power instead. Really good for any deck or any Bakugan that uses a Green Fist, because for only 1 energy, you're getting a lot of bonus. After that, it is Hyper Tertonium Ultra, 2 energy for a B power of 800 and 4 damage. And then on a Helix, you get +200 B power and +4 more damage. You may reroll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it. That is really powerful. I wish I had the Aquos Tertonium Ultra, but unfortunately I do only have the Chaos and Darkest. After that, it is another Evo Titan Gortheon Ultra, 5 energy for a B power of 1400 and 6 damage. And then Crystal Quake. So this is one I have had before, but not in this kind of, the international release. So 4 energy to draw 2 cards, and then Turbo, if you have the most energy cards in play, give an opposing Bakugan -700 B power. Really nice. And then the Hex Rare is a Darkest Snare. So again, very powerful flip card. 0 energy to block a Bakugan holding a blue or magic shield, which a lot of decks do. It's one of the strongest core in the game. Always guaranteed good to have this flip card. Probably run it at 2, maybe 3 if you're like certain what your play group uses, but 1 or 2 is fine copies in a deck. Really nice. Next up is a Garganoid pack. That's cool. I don't know what the first pack was. I should have looked. I think it was a Gortheon. I saw on the floor in the trash bin. I was like, okay, it's a Gortheon. So next pack. There we go. Okay, this one's not. So, wow, that one pack was international, and this one looks to be regular. Or not. I don't know. That's interesting. So, Hyper Tertonium, 3 energy for a B power of 800 and 4 damage. And then on a regular shield, +4 Frost Strike. So, not only did I pull the Evo for the Ultra Aquos Tertonium, this is for the Core Aquos Tertonium. What are the chances? After that, it is Hyper Pegatrix. Nope. International. Awesome. 4 energy for a B power of 800 with 10 damage, and then you may reroll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it. Really cool how all the Evos had built-in reroll. After that, it is Darkest Petrify, 2 energy for -5 damage. A Diamond Mantinoid Evo card, 6 energy for a B power of 1300 and 6 damage. I wish this was for the Ultra. Darkest Slicer, so a very powerful card again if you're using Green Fist. 1 energy for plus 200 B power, and then if that Bakugan is holding a Green Fist, plus 3 damage as well. So not bad when you consider this is only 1 energy, honestly. After that, it is Diamond Webam Ultra. Oh, that's cool. So 8 energy for a B power of 1500 and 15 damage. A really powerful Evo card, but I do not have Ventus Webam. That is really awesome artwork though. After that, it is Hyper Pegatrix. So geez, a lot of Evos from Resurgence, huh? 2 energy for a B power of 500 with 9 damage. And then you may reroll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it. Very powerful effects. Hyper Nelius Ultra. Oh, that's nice. An Evo I can use. 3 energy for a B power of 500, 8 damage, and then on a regular shield, plus 800 B power. So Jay, if you're watching this, you wanted me to make a Mono Nelius deck with nothing but shields? Evo card. Perfect. After that, it is Hyper Krakelios Ultra. 2 energy for a B power of 700 with 4 damage, and then on a Green Fist, plus 300 B power. When you play this, give a Bakugan plus 2 damage and plus 2 Frost Strike. Really interesting effect there. And then lastly, it is another Evo, Titan Nelius. So this is for the Aquas Nelius. 5 energy for a B power of 908 damage. And then on a Magic Shield, plus 200 B power, plus 2 Frost Strike. And you may reroll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it. Really, really strong Evo cards. Like, interesting how that's turning out. Next pack is another Garganoid, and honestly, this one is a little crimped. The cards might be bent, and that is a shame. I hope not, but it just seems like they might be. A little warping, but not too bad. So on top, it is a Titan Krakelios Ultra, 4 energy for a B power of 800 and 8 damage. Again with the Evos, Titan Mantinoid, 4 energy for a B power of 900, 5 damage. You may reroll this once each turn if you miss a roll with it. Another Hyper Tertonium. Ooh, here is a Web Snare. So 0 energy to block a Bakugan holding a Flaming Fist. Very powerful. Hyper Serpentes. 2 energy for a B power of 500, 5 damage. And then on a regular shield, plus 3 damage. On a Green Fist, plus 300 B power. Ruin. 1 energy to recharge your energy cards. So interesting. This flips, you pay 1, it recharges everything you have. That's pretty cool. Darkest Blitz, 2 energy. Your opponent reveals his or her hand and you choose an action card. They must discard it. Very powerful effects. That's like Punish, but only better, because you get to pick what they discard. Here's another Evo, Hyper Serpentes. 3 energy for a B power of 900 and 7 damage. After that, it is epic. So Air 0, 2 energy, you can reveal the top card of your deck. If it is not a flip card, you may play it for free. So this is the 3rd copy. Pyrus, for me, is getting really, really strong, and my Mono Pyrus deck is going to be epic, because I'm just pulling for Pyrus like crazy. And then, after that, it is Sneak Attack in the Hex Rare. So, 6 energy. For the rest of this turn, both players may play Evo cards from their hand for free. Okay, that is a card, alright. Jeez. That is crazy. I like that. I like that a lot. Like, that is ridiculously strong. Next up, Gortheon pack. And here we go. So, there's a Dual Strike. Plus double strike, and you may reroll your Bakugan for 3 energy. Solar Powered, 3 energy to energize this uncharged, and you may reroll your Bakugan. Very powerful card. Stoneblade, 1 energy for plus 2 damage, and then if that Bakugan is holding a Green Fist, you get to energize this uncharged. So a lot of ramp for Ventus. Here is another Confuse. So I'm not going to bother reading cards I've already shown. As to save time, Flame Wave, 3 energy for plus 600 B power. Here is another Darkest Snare. Another Hyper Serpentine for Arliss. Another Darkest Blitz, okay. Got some copies there. And here's a Maximus Mantinoid Ultra, so this is new. 6 energy for a B power of 1100, 8 damage, and then if you have 3 or more hero cards in play, you can play it for free. Oh, okay. Well, I kind of wish I had a Chaos Mantinoid Ultra now. That is very powerful. And easy to get. I mean, 3 hero cards are easy. It doesn't matter which heroes. Oh. And it is a Hyper Syndius Ultra for the Darkest. Nice. So 4 energy for a B power of, well, I can't see it, 905 damage. And then Victor, your opponent discards a card. So very strong. If only I had a Darkest Syndius, right? But awesome Evo there. Next to last pack. So 2 packs left. They are Maxitars. Here we go. I'd say I already pulled like my money's worth with that Dan Kuso, to be honest, because I'm happy about that. But that's just me. So Ash Cloud, 0 energy to block a Bakugan holding a orange shield or regular shield. Sword Barrage, 2 energy for plus 4 damage, and if that Bakugan is holding a green fist, plus 8 damage instead. Okay, nice. Hyper Pegatrix, 4 energy for a B power of 800 and 10 damage. Oh, I have reviewed this one before. Another Diamond Mantinoid card. Another Diamond Webam. Hyper Serpentine, 3 energy for a B power of 900, 4 damage, and then on green fist, plus 6 damage. Diamond Pegatrix Ultra. Oh, if only I had the figure. 5 energy for a B power of 1000, 10 damage. And then if this has 2 or more Bakugans attached to it, plus 1000 B power. So it gets up to 2000 just by having 2 or more Bakugans attached to it. So powerful. Then we have a Diamond Gortheon. I had the Ultra, now I've got the Core. 5 energy for a B power of 400 and a damage of 13. Oh no, another Maximus Mantinoids. Hey, sorry about that. So the video did cut out. I will have to edit these together. I kind of reached the time limit on my camera. But finishing off that pack, it was a Stoneblade. 1 energy for plus 2 damage, and if that Bakugan is holding a green fist, energize this uncharged. Almost made it in time. Last pack. Starting things off with a Hyper Mantinoid. 2 energy for a B power of 703 damage. Another Hyper, so 2 Hyper Mantinoids in 1 pack, that's pretty cool. Constrictor, 1 energy to block a Bakugan holding a green fist or helix. Hyper Dragonoid Ultra, 2 energy for a B power of 500, 5 damage, and then on a green fist, plus 400 B power and plus 3 damage. Not bad. Titan Syndius, 5 energy for a B power of 1000 and 10 damage. Hyper Hydrus, 3 energy for a B power of 600, 6 damage, and 2 Frost Strike. Anger, 2 energy for plus 300 B power, and then Fury. If you have no cards in your hand, draw 2 cards. Karmic Balance, 3 energy for plus 3 Frost Strike to a Chaos Bakugan. Kind of a interesting card, honestly. After that, it is Hyper Serpentine Ultra, 3 energy for a B power of, what is it? I don't know. I can't see it. There we go. Camera sucks. 608 damage. When you play this, give a Bakugan plus 400 B power and Shadow Strike. That is pretty good in itself, but I do not have a Darkest Serpentine Ultra. That's a shame. And the last card is a Super Fuel. So 1 energy, you must reroll your Bakugan. If you open on the reroll, the next card you play this turn costs 3 less to play. That is insane. So other than the Dan Kuso, this is probably the strongest card I pulled. Very, very good card there. A lot of text, because these are international packs, and I didn't know that. I'm actually kind of pleasantly surprised that all the Resurgence that I opened were international packs. That's really cool. But yeah, so that actually does in the video. So as you can all see, I'll kind of move all the cards. You get quite a bit. I think each pack has something like 10 cards. So you can imagine when you have 12 packs, that's a good many. That's 120 cards, just like that. So that does wrap up my part of the Pros Save Pro TCG movement. I hope you all enjoyed sitting back and cracking open packs with me. It was really cool. I got some really good pulls that I'm excited about. I will definitely be deck building a lot next week. So as far as my subscribers, I mean, you can all expect some serious deck lists coming. For new viewers of my channel, please subscribe because everything and anything Bakugan, right? And for those of you who don't know, I do have monthly giveaways. Also awesome, right? Who doesn't like free Bakugan? That is for domestic and international shipping as well. So if you're out of the US, don't worry. You can still subscribe. You can still enter and participate into my giveaways. That's how awesome they are. But thank you all for watching. Make sure to check out the links down below. Check out all the other Bakugan YouTubers. Show them the support and love that you all show me. I definitely appreciate it. Thank you all so much. Until next time, stay safe, drum up, and Bakugan Brawl.